Hi guys, praise Jesus. You're welcome to the LCT. Hi. Hi guys, you're welcome. Praise Jesus. This is Priscilla here. You're welcome to the LCT talk show where we love, care, and transform lives. And this is our first episode. We shall be glad to always host this on a weekly basis, and I'm the first host here. So today we have Mr. Anthony as our first guest. But as he's coming, please kindly like, share, and subscribe to this show. Yes, let us make it grow. We are at Prestige Worshippers Ministry, and it's our church where we fellowship from. And Nabi John is our father, is our spiritual father. Please, at this moment, we welcome Mr. Anthony to please kindly join the show. We shall be glad if you always like, share, and subscribe. Please inform your family and friends to always like, share, and subscribe. I'll still keep on saying that. Yeah. So we are still waiting for our guest today to come to the show. Mr. Anthony, you're welcome. Please come and have a seat here. You're welcome, Mr. Anthony. The microphone is there.
Thank you so much. I'm honored to be here at the Prestige Auditorium.
So, Mr. Anthony,
Yes,
you are minister in the Prestige Worshippers Ministry, right?
Yes, I am a minister.
How do you feel that you're the first guest here?
I think it's just a blessing.
It's just a blessing.
Because I think this is going to grow internationally.
Okay.
And being part of the starting team
yeah,
is a total blessing.
All right. So as we go deep into our questions, so to begin with, could you please share a little about your journey?
As in my journey
in Christianity, in ministry, and lastly, how you happen to be at Prestige Worshippers Ministry.
Okay, my journey is a very simple journey.
Okay.
I knew Prestige Worshippers Ministry from my dad.
All right.
He is a servant in this place.
Okay.
And he is the head of the men in this place. So there were very many days he could tell me he could pass by where I used to sleep.
Okay.
He could say, let's go to church, and I could say, no. So I was seeing him every morning as he was coming to church. And he could also say, Anthony, prepare and we go. My reply was, no, I'm not going today, but next Sunday. So I was lying him there and there. But one Sunday, I think it was the Sunday before the anniversary.
Okay.
He phoned me at home. I had just woken up. I was sitting on the veranda. He was coming here to church. So he just said, no, today I'm not leaving here without you. Prepare.
As a good father.
As a good father. He simply said, prepare and we go.
Okay.
Of course I did so. I prepared. And I came to church with him here. That day, I think we were still having one service. I'm sure he reached late, and he was blamed reaching here late.
Which hour was that, if you don't mind?
I think a year back.
Oh, okay.
A year back, around August. So I think that's it for now.
So kindly share your journey into serving God, because you do serve God, right?
Yes, I do.
You have a department you're serving in.
Yes, I do.
Kindly share your journey into serving in that department in particular.
Now, in the media department,
Okay.
I think I found a professional servant of God.
Okay, and who is that?
He was called Mr. Agre.
Okay.
Mr. Agre had a still photo camera,
Okay.
and I had my iPhone. So my first that prestige, it was a birthday for our papa, Nabi John Everest.
Wow.
So on reaching, I found them celebrating. They prepared for him some surprises. So I pulled out my phone and I started recording without anybody telling me. I started recording some videos of the worship and of the praise and of the small surprise I prepared for him. In the evening, I came back in this place after service. I came back to deliver what I had recorded. I had the passion of media. In the evening when I came back, this is good work, you can produce better than that. And was like, why don't you join the media department? We are planning to buy the camera came. With time, the screens came. So,
that means you first served from here?
Yes.
Does that mean you accepted Jesus Christ from here?
No, actually, I accepted Jesus Christ. I was in my senior 4. Senior 4 second term holiday. We were in Luero, so our teacher could put a big screen at the pitch, and we could easily watch Fanero. Don't laugh. So someday, that guy of Fanero preached, and he was talking about me.
Okay.
So, at the end of his preaching, there was a teacher who was called Mr. Kaberuka Haman. He called out, who wants to be saved? Salvation is free. So I came out. That was around 2016, 2017 year. That is how I managed to be. So after I was saved, I didn't join any ministry because I was still in school. School you can't serve. I was in a boarding school. After campus, I joined Prestige.
That's good to hear. So the next question, many of us see you serving, but what does a typical week look like for you outside ministry? Outside ministry, apart from a Sunday, how do you balance spiritual duties, family life, and your personal life? Because you're still a young man, yes. You should be playing football, maybe going out in bars, maybe, yeah. So please kindly tell us.
As a young man.
As a young man, yeah.
As a young man, we have so many distractions.
And I'm very sure you're going to inspire very many young men there.
No.
No.
As a young man, we have very many distractions. That's the truth.
Okay.
At Prestige here, some of the distractions are cut off by the service, by the sermons, by the fellowships. Because most of the time, we give it to Christ. All the time that I could use to go do the distractions, it is the time I have to be at church. For example, we are here on Tuesdays, Thursdays, from 6 to 8 p.m. Remember, from 6 to 8 p.m.
Yeah.
It is after work. So meaning from morning to 6, you have been at work. The time you have to do those distractions, you are at church. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
The time for the distractions, you are at church.
By the way, we have some tea there. You can please, as you talk, take a sip.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So
We love care and transform.
Most of the time, I'm at work. If not work, I'm at church. If not church, I'm home sleeping.
Okay.
I think that is my life outside church. Home, work, church. Family, I always give time to family, I think, on Saturdays. Because Saturdays you always home, you don't work. It is when you go decide to see your father, your mom, visit the neighbors and the others.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's good to hear that. It's good to hear that. Personally, I don't know how my life would be without God or serving, but yeah, I'm glad that I've heard your side of the story and proud. Yeah. Okay. Getting back to our questions, what first made you feel truly loved by God or by this church family?
That is a very hard question, even harder than your name. But since I've been in this church for around 2 years, actually this is the third year,
Okay.
there are very many instances. Our pastor here is a very loving man. He gives you attention, he gives you time, he's a good listener, and he doesn't judge.
His love is just
His
unconditional.
love is just unconditional.
True.
You come the way you are, and he will handle you the way
So
you
he's
are.
truly a father.
He's truly your father. That's all I can say.
That's
about
very
him.
true.
Now the major incidents I think I got, it was sometime I was sick.
Okay.
My father was away. So the only person I could run to was church. He was there for me. He just did everything just like any family member can do it.
Mhm. So by that, you felt truly loved.
Yeah, because I was in my low times, very low times.
So he came out even when your family was away.
Even when
He
was
came out and he was the father
he
at
was
that
the father
moment.
juncture.
Oh my God, he's just a good
Actually,
man.
he's another father. He's another father.
Oh, wow, you're so right about that.
You also know him?
Aish, he has been a father. He's still a father, and I'm sure he will always be a father to me.
Oh, so I think you get a clear picture of what I'm talking about.
I do, and I do, and even more than you think.
Thank you.
Okay, so don't forget to sip on the tea. What has been your funniest or memorable church moment at Prestige Worshippers Ministry?
I have very many fun moments. Actually, we normally prepare events at church here. So we have the worshippers experience that I remember I had a partner. You know, there's things of media, the camera and so forth. There are some simple things. I had a partner in media at that time. My partner was seeing things at the first time. She was very confused, shivering. Yet we work hard. She even reached a point.
Don't you think you're hitting hard?
She even reached a point of saying, Anthony, no, my hands are shivering. I can't do this anymore. Yet we had to serve. And she left all the things for me. But after all, we later consoled and we came to
terms with everything, eh? Oh, wow. Okay, I'm enjoying this. Huh? So, at Prestige and as this platform that we've started, we love, share, and transform lives. Huh?
Right.
So, how has your journey of love, care, and transform changed how you relate with others, both outside and within church?
So, that is hard. Okay, let me attempt that in this way. Last Friday was Good Friday,
Yes, please.
right?
Yeah.
At Prestige, we normally have a campaign where we normally feed the children, right?
Yeah.
So they cook food for children.
Mm-hmm.
After they cook food, they serve the children.
Yeah.
So, before the serving, they make sure the children watch Jesus Christ's movie.
Yes.
Actually, they just give children time that day. They give them their everything. I think it is a sign of love, caring, and transforming.
And transforming. Okay, yeah, I'm enjoying the conversation though. So my other question would be, what one piece of advice would you give to someone watching who needs encouragement right now? Someone might be going through any other hardship, or maybe they feel lonely, they don't have a church as you do. They have not yet found a different father in the church, just like you did. So which kind of advice would you give to another young person out there?
The advice I can give to such people, it is simple.
Okay.
They just have to surrender. They just have to surrender everything to the Almighty.
Okay.
They just have to surrender. Let Him rule. With His love, they will change, I'm sure. And let them engage in serving God. There are very many good fruits in serving God.
You've gained a lot from serving God, eh? And I'm sure a lot has changed. Okay, I have another question. If I told you you're into media, right? If you aren't in media, which other department would you really freely serve and give your best, just like you're doing into media?
I could be in the sound department. I could be playing drums, if not the piano.
So, don't you think you need to add on something else?
It's in process.
You're in that process of learning something. Okay, so you've talked about the drums.
Yes.
I'm very sure our pastor, our father, spiritual father, is hearing. And please, we have a new member into the.
Not actually. No, I'm not new.
You're not new.
I'm old, though my studying progress is slow.
Oh, so progress needed, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your best gospel song?
I think it is Ven. Have you ever heard that song?
I've never, kindly.
It's from those guys in Espanol. I can't sing it,
but you really enjoy it.
I enjoy it more than anything.
How about one that you can sing?
I can't sing.
You can't
I
sing?
can't sing, but I enjoy those singing. I enjoy music.
Oh. As a young person, how can the church better support young people like you?
Actually,
Meanwhile, this is the last question. So we are coming to the end of this session, the first one.
Thank you so much.
So please kindly answer that.
What was your question?
My question was, as a young person, how can the church better support young people?
The church can only support young people by encouraging them to serve.
Encouraging them
and
to serve.
To go the way of salvation.
Yeah, I get you.
Because in salvation, the Bible says, "Seek ye first the kingdom of the Lord, and others will be added
unto you."
So without seeking first the kingdom of God, nothing can go on.
So, Mr. Anthony, it has been a great honor to have you here today. And we would wish to have you in other times, as maybe we shall still host you again when you finally learnt the drums as you promised. So, please, I'll keep reminding you, kindly like, share, and subscribe, and always look up to watching this episode. This is our first episode. Please kindly encourage other people, and we welcome you at Prestige Worshippers Ministry. We do have 2 services on Sunday. That's from 8 to 10 a.m., from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then we also have services on Tuesday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Tuesdays, and Thursdays on Thursdays we also still have services from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Kindly always come here for the services. Yes, so please, it has been a great honor having you here, and allow me say